What you guys got another video, how to repair Windows 11 without losing data or programs. This is quite a common question I get on Discord, and also I see it on the internet where people are constantly asking for help and questions. Now, a lot of people like to change things on Windows. Maybe their start menu's changed, or maybe they've been tinkering with Windows, tweaking and things like that. Unfortunately, things get broken sometimes, and it may be due to the fact of some malware or something like that that's happened on the system. You've removed the malware and it's broken Windows. So how can we go about repairing Windows 11 without losing any data or programs? Now, if you go into the system settings here and you go into recovery and you look for reset this PC, this is quite a destructive way of rebuilding the operating system by reinstalling it. And what's going to happen is it will say keep my files, but you'll see here when you go through the motions here, it will say cloud download, reinstall Windows. When you click on this one here, it's going to basically go through the process of completely reinstalling Windows on this computer. This means all your programs are going to be completely removed from your computer. All your bookmarks will be removed inside your browser, all your password settings and stuff like that. You can see here, remove all apps and programs. It will completely be removed from the PC. So we don't want that to happen, and most other people don't want that to happen. So I'm going to show you what you can try to try and fix and remedy a lot of problems that you might be having with your Windows operating system. So let's cancel out of this and I'll quickly show you what you can do. Now, once we go inside here, you may have settings all turned off here. As you can see, we've got some settings in here that we've been messing around with, and these are all off. And what we'll do is we'll quickly reset this PC. So let's go ahead, and first what you need to do is go to the internet and go to the Windows 11 website. We're on Windows 11 here. You can use this method for Windows 10 as well. If you're on Windows 10 system and you're having the same issues, you can use this same method. So type Windows 11 here and make sure that when you're searching for Windows 11, you are looking for this one here. So download Windows 11. It's going to take you to this location here. What you want to do is come down and look for the actual ISO here. Now, if you're on Windows 10, you're going to need to download the Media Creation Tool, which is this version here, because it doesn't allow you to download the ISO directly. So make sure you're downloading the Media Creation Tool for Windows 10 and download the ISO through there. So we're going to download the multi-edition here. Click download, and this is going to validate your request. We can now choose our language. In this case, we're just going to go for English International. So we're going to go ahead and get the international version here, and we're going to click download on this one. It's going to validate, and there we go. We can now click on download. So once we've got that done, it's going to download this ISO, and I'll be right back once it's downloaded, and I'll show you what to do next. Okay, so the download is now done. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to our downloads folder. And here we are right here. So you can see we do have some stuff inside here. So what I'm going to do, this is our ISO we've just downloaded. So I'm going to right click on this and we're going to mount it. I'm going to open this up like so. So we've now got this mounted, and you can see DVD drive, it's mounted this one here. So we're going to hit the setup.exe file here and click run. And what this is going to do is it's basically going to install Windows over the top of Windows. So it's doing an in-place upgrade of the operating system that we already have on here. So it's not going to completely wipe out any data. It's just going to replace all of the files and settings inside there and put this version of Windows on. So let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to click next here. And it's going to check for some updates. And we're going to let that do its thing. Now, if your Windows updates is broken, or maybe you've broke some other part of Windows, what it's going to do is it will check, and it will go ahead and reinstall this over the top and hopefully fix a lot of that. So what we do next is we're going to click accept here, and it's going to get a few updates. And what it's going to do is it's going to go ahead and reinstall Windows over the top of Windows. We used to call this a repair install, and it's also called an in-place upgrade of Windows. And you can do this for Windows 11, Windows 10, Windows 8, Windows 7. You could do this for all of the versions of Windows. And this is what a lot of PC repair tech should be doing instead of using the reset this PC. Because if they're inconveniencing you by resetting your PC and losing all your programs and all your bookmarks and stuff like that, then obviously they're not a great repair shop. So you want to be looking elsewhere. And you can do this yourself as well. Before you take it to a repair shop, you can try this method and hopefully this will repair your version of Windows. It's always advisable to back up your data first before you do anything like this, just in case something goes wrong. But if you try this first and it fixes your problem, you've just saved yourself quite a few dollars or pounds if you live in the UK, or whatever currency you are if you're watching this video somewhere else in the world. It's just making sure you're ready to install. So it's just checking the system now. And once it's done this, it'll go ahead and install Windows. And you can see right here, it says install Windows Pro for workstations and keep personal files and apps. So it's telling us right here that we can keep our personal files and apps. So let's go ahead and click on next and install. There we go. And it's going to go ahead and start installing Windows. So we'll just let this go through and I'll come back once this is getting to the end. Now your PC may restart a few times, so bear in mind that might be the case. So we're just going to let this go through here. And once that's installed, you'll see your PC will restart in a few moments. And you'll probably notice that this process is a lot faster doing it this way than it is through the reset this PC feature. I'm just going to let this do its thing. As you can see here, you're now 25%. Now you may get your computer restarting a few times during this process. So it's just working on updates and updating the system. So just let that go through its thing. It does take a bit of time. And once this is complete, it will do one final reboot and boot back into the desktop. And you should have just done an in-place upgrade of your Windows operating system. So we'll just let this finish off. Okay, so let's take a look. So we've got our programs still installed here. Everything is working the way it should be. And again, what's happened is it's put Windows over the top of Windows. So any files that were broken or corrupted would have been replaced. And you should have now a working operating system. And again, like I said, all of your settings should be still in situ. They should still be working correctly after you've done an in-place upgrade like this. Now, of course, if you did a reset this PC, it's going to completely erase everything. You're going to lose a lot of programs and things like that. But you can see a lot of the settings are still in place here. But all the files would have been replaced of the operating system to make sure everything is fixed. If you had corrupt Windows files, those would have been replaced with new working Windows files. Anyway, if you check inside here, you should now see there should be a Windows.old folder, and this is your old operating system here. You can remove this if you wish, and this will be just all of the Windows.old procedure that we've just created by doing that in-place upgrade. It will leave this right here. So if you want to remove that, you can do. If you do remove it, you will lose the ability to roll back, which I'll quickly show you right here. So let me go back into settings one more time, and you will lose that ability to roll back. So let me just quickly go in here when this is populated. It's still updating a few things here, so let it do its thing. There we go. So we're going to go inside here, and we're going to go to System, and we're going to go to Recovery, and you will now see the Go Back feature is added in right here. And again, this you can roll back to your previous installation if you wanted to by clicking on this one here. If it was broken, it wouldn't be advisable. So you could literally, theoretically, remove that Windows.old folder from your system. Anyway, that is how you repair Windows 11 without losing data or programs using the in-place upgrade or repair install, as it's known as well. So this can save you a lot of money if you're looking to send your PC to a repair shop and you've got a problem with your operating system. Then try this first. Hopefully this rectifies all of your problems. And that's going to be about it for this one. My name has been Brian from briteccomputers.co.uk. Hope you found this video useful. Just want to say a quick shout out to all my YouTube members. I do appreciate the support, and I shall catch you in the very next video, or I'll see you on the Discord server for a chat. Thanks again for watching. Bye for now.